Hi YouTube, welcome back to another video. Today I'm here trying to eat something before I tackle the day with a lot of things and becoming extremely productive. And I just wanted to talk, so let me just plug this and let's do this. Uh-oh, it's not clicking that way. I think it's this way. These things? Okay, I think you guys would hear me well when I put it here, so I could just eat something. And at the same time, I wanted to kind of like talk, make sure that you guys are with me. I don't know how this channel turns out to be a place where I can just, share things all the time. I cooked this yesterday. It's sweet, but not bad sweet because it's made of honey and at the same time, let me just get a little bit of honey. So yeah, today's video is related to us taking care of ourselves, as really taking responsibilities. I know like a lot of us out there are just relying on our parents to cook food for us, do this for us from time to time. At least from my experience. Again, when I'm sharing something, it doesn't mean like, I'm projecting it, but it's more like I've been through it. So at certain point in my life when I used to kind of like just be extremely busy, stressed, overwhelmed with like a lot of things in my life, my mom used to cook for me. And I'm so grateful for that. And at that time, I wasn't that aware of myself the same way I am today. So now, every time I kind of like jump into a new challenge, I just make sure that my routine is like well respected and well communicated. Because I cook for myself, I do things according to my own routine. And let me tell you, every time I go through the path of like, having breakdowns, this, that, and the other, guess who saved me? It was my routine. It was literally my routine. The way that I put things for myself, the way that I, took things from this to that. It was like another level. But yeah, it do be like that sometimes. So let me just heat these. I cut them into half yesterday. So they should be okay, I guess. So as I was saying, like it was pretty much the way that I, added things into my routine, the way that I kind of like made sure that my environment is a reflection of who I am and who I want to be, if that makes sense. So yeah, I can say like compared to the years what I didn't have or I didn't manage to put like actual, a routine out of that. Um Now I could say that it's less stressful. It doesn't mean like, you're gonna get rid of it all at once, but at the same time you learn how to kind of like just deal with it when it arrives, because sometimes you be kind of like taking a lot of tasks, this, that, and it's gonna cause you stress. So that is not a bad stress. So sometimes there is a good stress and there is a bad stress. I'm sure that I shared something around that on my videos, but for me it was like, oh, that was like, okay, I'm stressed, but then once I'm like, let's say once I logged out of that, boom, not there. Not there, because I do my breathing, I do my meditation, I do like a lot of things related to that. I journal on a daily basis, I go to read. So it's like I can disconnect at any moment I want to. And that's basically a blessing of like having your own routine, making sure that you're like, you know? So yeah, that's mainly what I'm about recently. It's just that I started being extremely grateful for things that I'm doing or things that I'm up to. And I started becoming extremely aware of things, even though sometimes I be getting like a lot of hate comments, but I don't consider them hate comment. I just look at the people and be like, oh my God, that's how they, have these things inside themselves. So maybe my place is a place for them to share their thoughts. I don't know. um but yeah, like if you wanna like ditch the breakdowns that you're having from now and then, and you want to have like a life where you're not facing stress all the time, you really need to sit down with yourself and build a routine. Like just tell yourself, what am I having breakdown? Why am I having it? Why? Just keep asking yourself the question why. Like just keep asking until you reach the root of it, right? So then you start building a routine against that. Like you can tell your brain like, okay, we used to kind of like just check social media the first thing that we when we woke up, but now we're not doing that. We're not, this is the new me. You gotta, get that through the system. This is the new me. Like act as if you're like already a billionaire, you got what you want, and act as if you're being filmed all the time. So you need to actually perform, you know? So that's how you kind of like start, by tricking your brain, but later on it becomes a lifestyle. And that's pretty much how you will end up like not having it a lot. At first you will have it because it's gonna overwhelm you a lot, especially the changes and who you are. It's like an identity, like it's just who I am. I know myself, but sometimes you really need to define who you are. What is your identity, right? So, that's mainly what I went through before I kind of like just set a routine and doing things. And I'm not someone, or I'm not the type of person that kind of like go through something and then be like, oh, I figured my life out. No, I'm actually still doing the best that I can every single day to kind of like just figure things out and be kind of like open to receiving what is for me, what is meant for me. So yeah, that's pretty much what I wanted to share with you guys. We're almost gonna hit like the 70 days here on YouTube. It is like, guys, if you can go to the first video I made till now, you can see like a lot of differences. And this is what we say, like practice is great. Practice is not like something that you will have to, or a step that you will expect yourself to kind of like just excel from the first time. It's like brushing your teeth. You cannot expect yourself to have like white teeth from the first time you brush them, right? So, pretty much the same thing goes for everything in life, whether it's like starting a YouTube channel, starting a business, becoming a marketer, becoming an entrepreneur, doing whatever you want to do in life. So, pretty much you just have to give yourself the time. Because when I started, if I kind of like focus too much on, oh my God, I sound so cringe, oh my God, I hate this, I hate the lighting, blah, 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 then pretty much I'm going to stop within the first 2 days. But because I wasn't like paying attention to any of these, okay, it do be like that. I have to start somewhere. So, yeah, this is your way to start as well. So, that's pretty much it regarding today's video, and see you guys tomorrow. Bye bye.